Assalamu alaikum, welcome back to the Crafty Bird. I hope you are all doing fine. Today's tutorial is about this beautiful macrame crib or cradle. So let's get started. Outer dia is 7.8 inches and the inner dia is 6.8 inches. 6.8 inches. So we are going to need this, and then we require this. So this is outer dia is 12.1 and the inner dia is 11.1. So the inner dia is 11.1. So we are going to need these, and we are going to create a design like this. So this ring will be here, the smaller ring will be here, and the bigger ring will be. We need two rings like this. And in this position it is like 22.5 from the outer dia if we go from this side to this, and if we go the inner distance, so it is like 21.2. This point to this, it is 31.8, and if we measure from the outermost distance, outermost ring to here, it is like 33.21. And we going to need two rings like this and this. Of course, we need a cord, and we are going to use 7mm cord here, and it is braided cord. So now we need this cord which we are using here. It is like this, 7mm cord, and it's braided. Now we are going to wrap this ring by the help of glue gun and start wrapping it. So here I want to share a little tip for estimation of the cord which we want to wrap on this ring. You can always measure the total circumference of this ring, and it is 38 inches here. 38. So what you are going to do is multiply the final measurement of the circle 38 inches by 8 times. So we are going to get 304 inches of the cord which we require here. So this is a very quick and nice tip when you are going to estimate how much cord you will be needing for the wrapping of any ring. So I just wrapped these two rings here, and now we are going to proceed further. So the next step is we are going to cut 12 cords 120 inches each. So 120 inches each, and these are 12 cords folded in half, and this is the central point I'm rubbing here. So this is the second set I'm holding here. This is the central point. These are folded in half. These are 12 cords, and each cord is 340 inches long. So here you can see I have two sets. This is 120 inches 12 cords, and you need to carefully arrange them from the bottom, and you need to pick the central point very carefully like this. So this is the central point for 120 inches, and behind is the central point for 340 inches. Now you need to grab this 340 inches set and keep it over 120. And now we need to create a hanger with all of these cords. We are going to use wrapping knot, and we will wrap this from this position to here, and then we will create a hook, and after that we will again make a wrapping knot for 1 inch like here. So this is the center of all cords, and I just make a knot here just to keep it secure. Now we are going to make a wrapping knot. So here you can see we just have a very nice and very strong hook, and this is the wrapping knot done. Now we will make a wrapping knot here. So we are going to make alternative half hitches here. First, what we have to do is this. So here you can see we made this alternative half hitches rows, and these are total 6 rows here. Here you can see 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and 6 rows. These are all 5 inches long, and these are made by using 340 inches strand. So by the use of 340 inches strand, we created these 6 alternative half hitches rows. Similarly, right behind this we have 6 pairs again, and these are also 5 inches long. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. All are 5 inches long in length, like this. And these are made by using 340 inches cords. 12 cords will make 6 pairs of alternative half hitches, and each strand is 5 inches long. On the other hand, we have these 2 groups. It is also having 6 strands of alternative half hitches and 6 here, and these are made by using the shorter strand, that is 120 inches long strands. We need to keep these strands on the left, right and left side, and then we need to keep these strands on the other hand, like the longer one after another. So now we are going to use this smaller ring, and we will use double half hitches, and then we will add this ring. Okay, so first we are using 340 inches cords, and we will create double half hitches on the left and the right side, and we will use only the group which is having 340 inches cord. 6 strands on this side and 6 on this side. So here you can see I just completed the first ring. I did double half hitches for the cords with the length 340 inches on the both side, right and the left side. But I just continued making alternative half hitches for the set with the length 120 inches. I just take one cord from the back side and one from the front, and then I start making alternative half hitches like this. Now I will complete the whole ring like this, and then we will add this second ring. So here you can see I just created these all rows by using alternative half hitches. These are all 5 inches long. Now I am adding this bigger ring here, and top to the second ring, the distance is 14.2 to 3 inches from, and here you can see from the second ring the distance is 45 inches. So after attaching this second ring by double half hitches, I just created a pattern here. I made 1, 2 and 3 square knots, and then 2, then I made 3 square knots, then 2, 3, 2, 3, 2, and then finally 3. So these are total 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 square knots. 9 rows of square knots will make this pattern here, like this. So the distance from the first attached cord to this is 11.2 inches. So we have to take all the measurements very accurately when we are making this crib. And similarly, on the other hand, the distance is same from this to this. When we take it from the lower side, it is 11.2 inches. So here you can see I have these two sets, and each set is having 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 square knots, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 square knots here. So two sets, that means 12 cords are here and 12 cords are here. Total cords are 24. 24 cords are making these 12 square knots. Now, as you can see from above, we are having 4 cords. 1, 2, 3, 4. I attached these 4 cords by the help of double half hitches, and then I straightforwardly made these square knot here. This square knot is made from these cords coming from above, and that's how I attach this whole pattern coming from above to this ring. Then you can see 2 cords are coming from above, 1 and 2, the alternative half hitch pattern, and then I attach this cord by the help of double half hitch here, and then I add 1 cord folded in half, and the length of that 1 cord is 140 inches, and I folded it in half and then I attach it here, and then I made this square knot. Similarly, here you can see 2 cords are coming from above. I attach them by the help of double half hitch, and then I add 140 inches cord folded in half, and then I make this square knot. So similarly, we are using the same thing here, and that's how we are using these cords coming from above in continuity, and we created all these square knots. So in total 12 cords are coming from the above pattern. 12 cords are coming, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. 12 cords are coming from above pattern, and 12 cords we added here, and then we created these all square knots. So 12 square knots here, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21. 21 square knots these. So on this side, we will add 21 square knots. That means 42 cords. Total 42 cords will be added here, and that will create 21 square knots in total. So in total, these are 66 square knots which are covering this whole crib, and 12 square knots are here, 12 on the other side, and here 21 square knots, and on the other side also 21. So total 66 square knots will create this. So this is the central point of our crib, and I am creating a pattern. I'm just making switch knots. So pick these two cords, right and left, and then turn it like this, and then make square knot. So we have to create 10 rows of this switch square knot, and then so here you can see these two cords are short now. So we are going to make square knots now. The base of this cradle, and you can see that here I have one single cord and then single cord. Then I'm having pairs 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13 pairs, and then I have 2 more single cords, 30 inches, and these are total 30 cords. 2 single here and 2 single are there, and in center you can see in between there are the pairs, and the distance between each cord is 2 inches. Now I'm going to make a square knots like this by grabbing this and by grabbing this, and so on. By picking alternate cords from each pair, I am making square knots. So this is the final result here, and now we will create double half hitches. So here you can see I just made double half hitches, and you need to make them very tightly. You need to grab the cords very tightly, and then so to fill this gap I just took this 20 inches of cord and then make lark side knot here. Now you can see this frame is, or this base is ready, and now we are going to attach it by this cradle by the help of double half hitch. So this is the central point which we are taking as a center. As you can see, it is coming from above, and these are the main cords which are holding this whole cradle. So I'm going to take this and I pass it through this frame to the inner side of the frame, and now I'm going to attach it by the help of double half hitch. So you can see 1, 2 and 3 square knots now, and the fourth one is right behind this frame. So that's how this is going to be attached, and now I'm going to do the second one, and one by one I'm going to grab all these and pull. So once you reach to the point where you have these 3 square knots, you will now start making alternative half hitches rows like this by using 2 cords. And similarly here, the length of this is 24 inches. It's 24 inches, and then you will make another pair of square knot, 2 square knots, and after that you are again going to make alternative half hitches row. And then finally we are going to make 1 square knot, and after that we are going to make 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5 switch knots. So that's how your pattern is now completed. This is 21 inches and this one is 24 inches. So this alternative row will be 24 inches and this will be 21 inches, 21 inches, 24 inches. To finish this off, after completing the upper portion with this lowering by the help of double half hitches, now you will create 2 square knots underneath each row, and then you will just trim the ends like this. So we just completed our project today. I hope you love this beautiful macrame cradle or crib. Please like, share and subscribe my channel. Until the next tutorial, please take care of yourself and Khuda Hafiz.